So I'm Laura Dye. I am here. I am the assistant offensive line coach under Coach Wurzel. So I've been coaching the guys up here. And at home, I am the starting right tackle for the Great Britain Women's American football team. My paid job, I'm a strength coach at a strong women gym, a dedicated strongman, so do a lot of that as well. And I have a wife and a dog.
Kind of get your start in football?
So 8 years ago, I was at a Liverpool Pride Festival with a bunch of friends and got given a flyer for a local American football team. I'd played sport all through school. Hey, I'll give it a go. I watch it. So I'm a Pats fan and went down for my first rookie day, and the rest is literally history. My life has completely changed from that first day. I started playing for Chester Romans Ladies, and I got scouted for the GB women's team in my first year of playing. And now that I've been playing for 8 years now, I've decided to now go into coaching and really make a go of it. So I thought the best place I can go and learn is where the sport was born, right? And having the connection with Coach Wurzel and what he does for the British football community.
Hi, I'm Rich Wurzel. I'm the offensive coordinator here at Wisconsin-Oshkosh. Born and raised in England, moved to the US, actually to Wisconsin in 2003, and have ever since 2005 had an international coach come stay with me and get the experience of training camp in the US. People that had been out and stayed with us in 2015 was like, hey, you got to meet Laura. She really wants to coach and she'd be really good at it. And I was like, all right. So we sat down and we had lunch and I invited her out and she accepted on the spot, had the flights booked within like 2 days. And we've been kind of counting down to get her here, and she's been fantastic. So she absolutely has a future in this.
So how did you meet Coach Wurzel?
So he's pretty well known in the British American football community. But I was at a coaches convention back in July, and through one of my teammates, Phoebe Schechter, put me in touch with Coach Wurzel before, and we connected at the convention which he was speaking at, and he said, hey, you want to come over for training camp? And I was like, I would love to. And the dates, even though they were quite close to when I'd just got off the plane from the World Championships in Finland, I was flying out here on the Tuesday. So I haven't been home for a month now, but it's been the best month of my life being here. I've had the best experience for the British football community. Has really helped and invited me over here, so I'm so thankful and grateful for Coach Jennings to also bring me in and get involved too, so I'm excited.
Football culture like over there, like is there a big difference in?
Oh, it's very different. So I don't believe in the UK we have any purpose-built football fields. We normally use a rugby field because they've got the sticks, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't, as far as I'm aware, we don't have any paid players. You know, there's no guys getting sort of any sort of sponsorship, especially in the women's game. So in the women's game, we're trying to grow that game. So hopefully me being here and learning everything I've done, I can take that back and help grow the women's game just as much as the men's. I think there's probably about 60 to 80 teams in the UK at the moment, adult teams, and the age ranges can be anything from 18 to, I think some teams have guys 50 plus on, right? So the athletic ability is completely different. We need the sport to grow a bit more. So we need people to be willing to invest time in that and invest in themselves so that we can continue to grow. And I mean, if I've got to come over here, or if I get the opportunity to come over here as much as possible and learn and take that back to Britball, that would do wonders for our game.
And what's it been like working with the students here?
It's been amazing. I genuinely thought I would come here and just be a fly on the wall. You probably wouldn't even notice me. I'd be at the back of meetings. I'd be stood at the side at practice. But from day one, the guys were introducing themselves, telling me all about themselves, the coaching staff, all the staff involved within the program as well. Everyone has just been so welcoming and wanting to know about me and my journey and my story. And they've all been so hyped, even from day one. They didn't know me or anything about me. And to see these guys grow over the last 3 weeks from what I've known of them, I can only imagine what they're going to do over the season. I mean, they talk about it all the time. You know, the best practice team in the country. They are definitely the best practice team in the country.
Like women's football